Hello guys, today we're going to do a review slash custom on Transformers War for Cybertron Earthrise Cliffjumper. So this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be the third video just now. I'm going to make none of them going to be in alt modes. Now they're going to be in robot modes. So I want to go I don't want them to be cars. It's going to be a little bit boring because I'm going to go back to transformations. And let's get right into the review. This figure was okay when I got him first before I did the custom painting. He was a good average figure, a good Cliffjumper figure for a long time. And it's really surprising that we never got Bumblebee first. This is our first time that Cliffjumper got toyed before Bumblebee. And it's kind of amazing because Bumblebee always be in the spotlight all the time and Cliffjumper always be in the shadows of Bumblebee, like copy or repaints. But I love it though. This is such a good update on its G1. Not fully accurate, but it's still a good homage to the G1 days. But it's not compact and like a tiny beetle like Masterpiece Bumblebee. But I think they're not going to Masterpiece Cliffjumper. But it's still a good figure. Overall, I love it. But so let me tell you what I did for the paintings and applications for this figure. So the applications I have done is do the chest, pull this down. You can see that I painted the insides to make it more outside more like a blue. It's already tinted, but I just want to paint it inside because I don't really like blue tinted windows and see a little bit more parts in there. I didn't like that, so paint it inside and make it covered up. Then to the arms and legs. So let me say this though. The original toy that it came, and then it had these type of colors. It was all red, then black only on this bicep, and his arm was red as well. It was kind of boring because it was kind of boring for me because I didn't like that because it's not homage to the G1. So take out my paintbrush, take out the paint that I need, do this, and bam, made it into G1 accuracy. And same thing with the legs. It was black. It wasn't gray like in the cartoon. So take out my paintbrush, paint on here. This is not G1 accurate or mentioned in G1, but I just made it yellow on this triangle. Still looks good though. Okay, let's get. Oh wait, one more thing. Wheeljack, Cliffjumper. It comes with these a massive cannon that appeared in the G1 episode when Cliffjumper come along with Hound to spy on the Decepticons what they're doing. Then this was a only one-time appearance and another episode I remember, but he used to try to kill Megatron, but he missed it. Then he got hunted down with Hound as well. Then etc. So this rocket launcher can dismember and take it apart. You can make him hold two pistols. These can come off for the handle. These will come in later in the robot mode. Not robot mode, vehicle mode. You'll see what's its minor appearance. You can just make him hold his weapons like so. Then if you want, you can take out your blast effects that you have, if you do have one, or two, if I guess. Then these little holes, and you have this type of slot. You can just put it in there. Then it looks like he's shooting at his enemies and his foes out his way. So you can do that to make it more cooler. Let's just take these weapons off and let's get into the vehicle mode. Okay, let's get into the vehicle mode. So first thing you gotta do is take off the backpack, open up his chest, then you'll see this panel up here. So make the head straight. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that first. Make it straight, close this up, then close this back down, make it into this both arms. You gotta make it go into this way, bend it on backwards. Then do the same thing. Then do this. Then wrap this out. Then after that, twist the body. Then collapse this into like doing a weird, I don't know, bend or like a yoga. I don't know. Then you have these little pegs on Cliffjumper's shoulders. You don't see it, but let me do this. There you go. It has it on the same shoulder as well, so do that. Then you have these little holes in the bottom of Cliffjumper's like stomach. Then align with the peg, then connect it both. Then do that. Then after that, fold out the legs, fold out the wheels. Then do it with the same thing with the other leg. Then align it with that. I never told you this, but this hole is gonna connect with this peg. It's got don't worry about that broken peg. It's okay. Then connect it to connect this one as well. Then you have these little pegs at the top, and there's a tiny little pig in there. I never noticed that like before this video got released. So then align that, clip it in, push it in a little bit. Then take out this, close this handle. Then what you gotta do to connect is that you see his arms and this peg. It just connects with it. Now I have Cliffjumper in his car mode. Well, I told you that I did like a little bit of modifications on this car mode, but you didn't saw it in robot mode, so let's jump right in. So what I have done is that, oh yeah, I never told you in the beginning of the video, I just put a repro label. I removed this ABBA symbol because it was kind of weird. In robot mode, he didn't have any ABBA symbol or sign of an ABBA symbol to make him what type of alliance, if you understand what I mean. Then I use like alcohol to remove this ABBA symbol. You can still see it when you shine it with a reflection with the light, but when you don't see it. Okay, so this tiny little, let me see, spoiler that I did. Then after that, go on to the side. I did these wheels as well. Then I'm not sponsoring him or make him notice, but I did what the Lazy Eyebrow reviewer has done. Pop up the wheels, and he told about the brakes. I did that as well as his customization, and I did that. It actually looks great. If you get this Cliffjumper figure, you should do what he did, because it looks nice. Yeah. Then it has the back thing, the same thing, but it doesn't have that much detail in the front. Then the wheels, I made these black lines and a black dot, all the wheels. Then let's turn to the back. So I did this modification with a Sharpie for those black lines. Then I made those orange light, white light, and red. If you see an actual Porsche, you'll see it like this, like an actual Porsche of its backlights. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a bit stuttering. Well, that's all the modifications I did to do this custom and make him a little bit more G1 accuracy and just a little bit of a Porsche like resemblance in the back. Because all this before the modifications, they're just all red. It's kind of boring. Okay, now let's get into his third mode. This was just only like in one episode. Like he only appeared a little bit. So this guy rents it. So you need all these parts again. The back part for the rocket launcher, the base, and these two skis or sleds, whatever. Okay, what you gotta do is that you have this peg, you have this little hole, then connect it, line it. There you go. Do it the same thing. Oh god. There you go. Then after that, you have these little tiny pegs that you see up here. These tiny ones too. What you gotta do is that bring them upwards, like the backside of it. You see these tiny little holes that will connect, so just align it perfectly. Then you have a peg down there. You have a peg right there, so snap it right in. Then take out the cannons, and you see this little slot here. Then you got connect in there, and do this. Then you have his jet ski mode. I don't know what the mode name is called because it never got mentioned to the G1 episode. You know what? This appearance is that Cliffjumper, when he was like going into battle, he was in the ocean in his like this mode that he can make him hover around the water. Then this wasn't in the G1 cartoon show like the cannons on the side, but this is a nice feature that they did. Just only one appearance, and they used his rocket launcher to make into this. That's impressive what Hasbro did. That's impressive. But I wish it came with a a normal blaster than a rocket launcher. And it's grateful that he did got rocket launcher, but I want to have a normal pistol or whatsoever. Then bring back these, you know, blast effects. Put them in here. Put them in there. Oh wait. There you go. Oh god, it's falling off to bits. Oof. There you go. Then you can make him like going through the water, like thrusting around, like whoosh. Overall, that's all about review. My thoughts about this figure: he's a good figure, but actually, never mind. He doesn't have many bad negative comments for me. I actually like this figure. Overall, this is a good figure, in my opinion. If you want to get this figure to completely finish your mini-bots, your collection, so you should pick him up if you want to finish your mini-bots collection. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Bye!